Welcome to Faith in Focus. The Pidyon Ha Ben, inspired by the Book of Mysteries by Jonathan Cahn. He led me into the chamber of vessels where he retrieved a small cloth bag. It was filled with ancient coins. He emptied them onto the wooden table and began to explain. In the days of the temple, these were used in a ceremony called the Pidyon Ha Ben. What was it? It means the redemption of the son. The first fruits, or firstborn of the womb, were considered holy and belonging to the Lord. The firstborn lambs were offered as sacrifices. The firstborn sons of Israel were to belong to the temple and the priesthood. They were to minister for God unless they were redeemed back by the Father, paying a redemption price of silver coins to the priests of the temple, the Pidyon Ha Ben. In practice, every firstborn son of Israel was redeemed back, otherwise they would have belonged to the priests and to the temple ministry. 2,000 years ago, as the Passover drew near, the priests of the temple plotted Messiah's death. They would get one of his disciples to turn him over at the set time. How? By paying him 30 pieces of silver. Where did the silver pieces come from? From the temple treasury, the treasury that for ages had received the silver coins for the Pidyon Ha Ben. Now, for the first and only time in history, the priesthood was giving the money back to purchase a human life, and Messiah was a firstborn son of Israel. The priests were in effect returning the ransom money of the Pidyon Ha Ben. They were taking back the firstborn son and the firstborn son of God, and so Messiah now becomes the possession of the priests. Yes, and what else did the Pidyon Ha Ben do? It released the firstborn son from ministry. So if the priests return the silver pieces, it means that the son now assumes his ministry. So the Son of God now assumes his priesthood. Thus he now will offer up the final sacrifice. And if the firstborn male is a lamb, I said, then there's no redeeming. The lamb must be sacrificed, and Messiah is the lamb. So the redemption money is returned, and the Lamb of God is sacrificed. Yes, said the teacher, for the Pidyon, for the redemption of all who will be redeemed. The mission. Messiah is your Pidyon Ha Ben, the redemption and ransom for your life. Live as one ransomed, redeemed, free, and indebted to love. Numbers chapter 3, verse 44 through 48. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take the Levites instead of all the firstborn among the children of Israel, and the cattle of the Levites instead of their cattle, and the Levites shall be mine. I am the Lord. And for those that are to be redeemed of the 213 of the firstborn of the children of Israel, which are more than the Levites, thou shalt even take 5 shekels apiece by the poll. After the shekel of the sanctuary shalt thou take them. The shekel is 20 gerahs. And thou shalt give the money, wherewith the odd number of them is to be redeemed unto Aaron and to his sons. Matthew chapter 26, verse 14 through 16. Then one of the 12, called Judas Iscariot, went unto the chief priests, and said unto them, What will ye give me, and I will deliver him unto you? And they covenanted with him for 30 pieces of silver. And from that time he sought opportunity to betray him. Thank you for joining me on Faith in Focus. Remember, these insights are inspired by Jonathan Cahn's The Book of Mysteries. Until next time, may you find strength in the revelation of his love.